are glad to be given such a platform and such an opportunity to come together as young people with stake actors, and we believe that this roundtable is bringing us together to discuss some of the challenging issues that are being faced by young people. When you talk about female genital mutilation, talk about child marriage and teenage pregnancies, these are some of the challenging issues that affect both the girl child and the women in the communities, and especially bringing the young people together is key, because they are great influencers and they are great champions in ensuring that some of these issues are brought to an end.
The district is a district which has two different ethnic communities. We have the Karamojongs on the lower side and then the Kadamas on the upper side. When I look at FGM, it is basically practiced among our ethnic communities of the Kadamas. District Community Development Officer, we've done a lot to ensure that we fight the vice. We do community dialogues. We use them as ambassadors to go and pass the message. We do dialogues, community to community dialogues. Now when that is done, we tell them, let's move on and build consensus. Those who have said no to FGM, that they now do a public declaration, and we ensure that the community sign commitments, sign declaration that from today onwards we are going to eradicate FGM. We have also disseminated the FGM laws. We have created the coordination structures. We have created harmony with different relevant sectors like health. The next approach, we now went to male engagement. We had to target, of course, when we look at the Karamoja per se, it is a patriarchal society, a society where it is men who are decision makers, men dominate. We have one of the traditional gatherings called a cricket. That is where a majority of men make decisions. So we said, why don't we use these elders? They are the majority in some of these traditional shrines. Why don't we make elders to be the ones at the forefront of the fight against FGM? We designed a program with many of the partners working with us, and one of the core partners is UNICEF, Action Aid.
So that this roundtable discussion has actually learned that positive parenting is very important, which is something that is still lacking in most of our families today. And I think this is something that we need to take back home, to tell our parents that we need to parent our children positively. It's us that we need to start before any other third party or the second party, that is school or even the community. So we need to actually do this and talk to them, not only going to their families but also engaging them in churches, those public places. If you can even, as a young person, if you can even get just like 2 minutes or even 5 minutes to air out this, I think it will create an impact in our communities.
I've learned a lot concerning FGM and gender-based violence and early marriages in our communities, and I pray with time to come we'll be able to eradicate this in our region. A lot has been happening down there, and I think most of this has been due to poor parenting, lack of information. There was information gap among the youth and among the elderly, but if we, the youth, take this back to our communities, try to talk to the elders, talk to the youth, try to talk to the community about anything concerning FGM, I believe they will learn from this and get some information regarding this, and they will be able to fight. Each and every one of us will be able to kick out FGM in our regions.
About the Youth Consortium that has been formed, I really want to thank Action Aid, UNFPA for this joint program. I think that having the youth in a roundtable meeting like we have done today and previously, it's a good thing because we get to know their views, we get to understand where they're coming from, because usually sometimes we may blame them and yet we have not heard from them. So when we come together like this, we get to know what they want and how they want it done. Because in most cases, we do it on their behalf, thinking that we understand them. But when we come together like this, we get to understand them, and now we are moving at the same pace. So I think going forward, we are going to work better with the youth, and we will be able to give them the necessary information they deserve. So we will use them as change agents in the communities to reach out to those in the communities, in the villages, to spread the gospel about ending FGM and child marriage.